Good morning, guys. This is Donnie and this is the first episode of Too Much for Brunch. So, before we get into anything, we need to give a big shout out to and pay our respects for the late Dick Clark. He passed away this past week, and New Year's Eve will never be the same without him. No matter what Ryan Seacrest says, Dick Clark, you were the man. You set the trend. So let's have a moment of silence for Dick Clark. Just a moment. Right. Okay. Let's get right into it, y'all. What's going on? Make sure y'all grab your cute bellinis. I always have my bellini on deck. We're waiting for the food now. I'm getting me a cute steak, mashed potato. Excuse me, not mashed potatoes, but steak, baked potato, and egg white. That's usually what I get whenever I come to brunch. So get with it. Yeah. So make sure you have your bellinis on deck. I'm a bellini mimosa type. That's what I do when I go to my unlimited brunch. I make sure I give you a cute bellini and a mimosa and all that good stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so I know y'all, there's a few things that's been going on in the world, and more importantly, we've been talking about this Mary J Blidge thing for weeks now, and I still feel a way about it. You know what I mean? Like, I really still feel a way that she was up there looking crazy. Like, first of all, let's break it down. Let's get all the way into the get down to the get down. First of all, this bitch jumps on the table doing the Cupid shuffle in this plastic ass Cinnabon weave, like on some straight. What in the world was going on with her life? This bitch jumped on this table doing a Cupid shuffle with this plastic hair on. That was number one. That was strike number one. Then number two, this bitch is up there pussy popping for breaded chicken on her better letters. What are you doing? Excuse me? You are pop, lock, and dropping it for ranch sauce. Why are you getting down to the get down for some motherfucking a warm tortilla? You're doing way too much for a cute $1.29 snack wrap. First of all, let me tell you something. The rent thing that got me really pissed off was, one, Mary J Blidge won't even give you a free concert if it's not at Good Morning America. Now you over here shucking and jobbing, pussy popping on a handstand for some breaded chicken, girl? I was completely confused. And first of all, getting down, even to the deepest of the deepest levels, as African Americans, we cannot just do and say whatever we want in the public eye. No matter, you may say we should be able to, we should have, we can't. And that's just the standard that we live in America. We just cannot do anything and everything because we want to. At this point, you can't even go to the motherfucking store and get you a bus down Arizona for $1 and a bag of motherfucking Skittles. You can't even get that going without getting gunned down in the street. So you standing on stage singing about snack wraps? We singing about food now? What's bad enough we got Popeyes, girl? And let me tell you something. We have McDonald's to do the stereotypical black commercials. We don't need Burger King. And how they got Salma Hayek getting it juicy, getting it wet for all the girls at Burger King. You got Jay Leno driving up through, disrespecting everybody on the line, just gonna cut up everybody on the line with his dumb car. You got what's his name? Come on, y'all, help me out. Victoria Beckham's husband. What's his name? I can't remember his name. But Beckham, he getting it moist. He getting all the girls moist for a damn a milkshake. But Mary J Blidge, got to stand up on that stage and sing about a snack wrap. That just don't make nobody sense. And that's what, and this goes down, and so this is what brings me to my next point. Everybody that's around you is not for you, okay? Because if Mary J Blidge really had people in her camp who were culturally sensitive and who understood what the situation was, they would have never agreed to that. So you telling us days later that you didn't know that they was gonna put out this incomplete. When you got the script and they gave you the song and you said, "Uncle Speak Chicken, I rest lettuce," you didn't say to yourself, "These bitches got me trying to sing about somebody's chicken"? You knew you were singing about chicken. It didn't matter if they put you in a cotton field. It didn't matter if they put you on a stage. It didn't matter if they put you on a motherfucking bed. It didn't matter where they put you. You were singing about chicken, sweetie. You knew you were singing about chicken, sweetie. You needed to get it together. And your peoples should have been fired after that because they should have knew not to put you. Which brings me, like I was saying to you, everybody that's smiling around you is not smiling with you. People laughing at you. And it's one thing to have these snakes in the grass and not realizing it, but at a certain age, you need to start being able to look around about the people around you and limit it and excluding those are the people who are not here for you, and you need to learn how to become a better judge of character. You know, I'm not that old. I'm not old at all. But I'm even still learning to this day. Like every day I'm going through situations where I have to rethink about who's around me. And you know, you need to be careful about who you have around you. Which brings me, and now we're going to talk about Housewives of Atlanta, because these girls are getting it popping on the reunion show. First of all, the season was dry as fuck. Why is the reunion special giving me more life than the entire season? Like, what? And we need to start saying whore like Marlo. I mean, when this girl came out there and she called Kim a whore, I fell to the ground. Do you hear me? I mean, I fell out. She said, before you measure my hole, measure the hole between your legs. She said, you know what, Kim, we're cut from the same cloth. You're a whore. You're a whore. I love it. You're a whore. Say it. You're a whore. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I feel like, first of all, Marlo really doesn't have a place in the show. She ain't got nobody's money. And, child, you got labels, you got nice clothes, but she ain't got nobody's money. She ain't got nobody's money. Candy is the richest bitch, like Kim said, but that's neither here nor there, because Candy, even though she the richest one, she looked like she the first one to snatch her earrings off and pop her nails off and get it to scrapping on the ground. She will scuff up her knees and them elbows real quick. What? She the one that will snatch you bald and black your eye. And she the richest one. Nene is Sadiddy. I love me some Nene though, but you know, a lot of people not feeling Nene. And I get it, but like, what the hell is this fool? But I get it, but you know, I guess it's to each his own. I like her because I feel like she has relatively been the same person the entire season. She was always clunk, boom, bam. She's always been the same person to me. Her and Candy, I mean, since the first season, Nene, it's only 3 of them left from the original, Kim, Nene, and Sheree. So, you know, she's been there the longest, and I think she's been the most consistent with her personality. She hasn't changed. And Candy, of the newer people, she's the most consistent. But let's clock Sheree. Let's talk about Sheree, because first of all, jealousy is running rampant through the world. And it's allowing people to do some of the darndest things, okay? First of all, Sheree's sitting up there looking like a giraffe with 4 tracks sewn in the back, okay? I'm like, what is going on with her face? That hairstyle was not doing what it was supposed to do for her, because her nose is giving you very much one of these situations, and her hair needs to kind of soften that face. And you got this clump of fur chilling on the side of your shoulder like a kitten cat, just chilling there like, hey, kitten cat, what up, girl? Right on your shoulder. Get that hair off your shoulder, girl. Back up off your shoulder. Anyway, so what she said to Nene about her son and her being rich, and how her son is, if you so rich, why your son stealing? Let me tell you something. My mother worked for the city. My father is a professional chef. They've always made money. I went to the fucking Rite Aid and stole me a Word Up magazine book because I wanted to. And I had money in my pocket because I wanted to. And it had nothing to do with my parents. Nothing to do with my parents. Please, I wanted a Word Up magazine. I didn't want to spend that $2.99 on tits. So I put it in my jacket. And as I was walking out, that man said, hey, come here. I was about to take flight, but I was with one of my friends and she couldn't run. So I just said, fuck it. We're gonna get in trouble together. But I was about to take flight. I sure was. Go to jail for a Word Up magazine? Because Brandy was in it? No, child. Y'all know I'm a star. I love me some Brandy, so I'm going to jail for Brandy. Anyway, so, you know, that's just a low blow. It's unnecessary. And when people, let me tell you something, and this is really what I believe, and I really hope that this resonates with people. Listen to people when they mad. Appreciate them when they're happy. But listen to them when they're mad. They're going to say what they really feel about you. They're going to say what they really say. Shit that they've been feeling on the inside. And even if it's not what they're saying, you need to understand how aggressive they're coming at you. Because it's in that aggression that shows their truest emotion, their deepest thoughts, their deepest passions. So, for me, even when I'm mad, I don't wild out. I'm not... I may joke and I may say things on Twitter like, you know, I want to smack this baby. I want to grab this girl up by her hair and throw her to the ground. I would never. That's just not my personality. I'm very calm. I'm like, please, if you're not physically touching me, you can say, well, you could almost say whatever you want without me having to go crazy and knock you upside your head. But for the most part, I'm not aggressive like that. But when people are low blowing you and people are going at you sideways and they doing things sneaky and conniving, that's when you know who they really are as a person. Not when they happy and they smile in your face. That's a part of them. But that's the part that anybody can love. You need to find out if you can love the person when they're at their worst. If you can't appreciate them when they're at their worst, then you don't need to be with them. And that's just plain and simple. And jealousy plays a huge part in that. People who are jealous of you, people who envy you, will do things to hurt you. And sometimes they don't even realize they're doing it. They just doing it because that's what their innate ability, that's what they want to do. And I've had a multiple amount of people who come around me, who like me, who want to be friends with me. But they see me as an opportunity to meet new people, an opportunity to be funny and have jokes and laugh, laugh, laugh. But at the end of the day, they don't like me. And because they don't like me, they keep me because they want to be around me and they like what I can do around them and for them. But they don't like me, so they do malicious things to kind of try to knock me. But the thing about me is, you got one too many cuts before I cut you the fuck off. I will cut you off. What? I got things to do. I'm not here for this. If you're not here for me, I'm not here for you. Plain and simple. So anyway, y'all. So yeah, there's just a few things I was just thinking about today, and I don't know. I feel like keeping the right people around you and understanding yourself is really the most important thing. Don't and I don't know. I just feel like with Sheree and with Mary J Blidge, they both need people around them to really check them. They need people to check them. Mary needs somebody to check that plastic weave. Sheree needs to check her attitude and call it a day. This has been too much for brunch. I'm gonna go see what's going on with my food as I sip my Bellini. So much more to come. Next week's episode will probably be a little bit longer. We'll talk about a few more things. These are just some things that I want to chat about. You like my hat, y'all? Got it from H&M. I think it was like $7.99. I love me a cute deal. For real. I love me a cute little deal. This sweater's giving me everything. It's a little cold in New York City today. But I really hope that you guys enjoy your breakfast, enjoy your brunch, enjoy your family, enjoy your Sunday. Oh, make sure you catch the last episode, the last ep of the reunion special tonight. I believe it comes on at 9 o'clock on Bravo Eastern time, of course, because I'm from New York. Yeah, we have just a cute update for the rest of the other things that I have going on my channel. Carrie Ann is going to be in production at the end of the week. We're shooting her episode, and then we're going to talk about Starkeisha and Marisol. My nose look crazy. I think I'm going to pimple. Y'all see that? That looks real big, right? She looks extra big today. She looks extra big. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. This has been too much for brunch. Big hugs and hair flips. Donnie Do Right over and out. Peace.